us. We look forward to this all year long, and it's been amazing. We started out with a little bit of an injury, but I think hopefully everything's going well on that front. Has anyone got any updates to hear how Jackie's doing?
She got, unfortunately, Jackie got admitted into the hospital, and she's going to need surgery.
Oh no! Oh goodness! They're going to do it here at Penn and just take care of things. Goodness. Well, we will absolutely be thinking about Jackie and sending all the positive thoughts we possibly can. I think that, gosh, it's heartbreaking. These, she'd had surgery about a month ago, and it opened up her incision, and so it sounds like they're gonna have to go back in there and get things wrapped up. Today's a day, as I said earlier, that we look forward to all year long because we get to spend time with all of you, and we get to hear from you. You get to hear from us. We get to share about our research. You get to share about what you're going through, and I think that just makes us so much better as a team and as a community to all be together. And another reason why we love to be together is that we get to recognize our Warriors of the Year. And so before we recognize this year's various Castleman Warrior Award winners, I wonder if some of our past award winners who are in the audience would stand up. I know Maleva is a past Warrior Award winner. Let's cheer for Maleva. I know Stacy and Gary. Let's see, who else? Let's see, Lisa Yankee. Who else in here is a past award winner? This might be the crew. So these are some of our past Warrior Award winners. If you've met any of the people who just stood up, you know that they're just amazing people who help so many others in our community, across our community, within their families. And that's what the Warrior Award is really all about. It's about, we do it for a patient every year, so someone who's recognized for how they serve as a real beacon of hope within our community, supporting other members of the community. We also do a loved one of the year, so that's someone who's supporting their loved one with Castleman's, but also other loved ones around the community, and just people who have given of themselves in really selfless ways. And so I'm excited to invite Maleva to come up here. Maleva Rapaski, let's see, just cheer for Maleva. If you don't already know Maleva, then I don't know where you've been. But I will tell you that Maleva has just been such an important member of this community for many, many years. That very first patient summit back in 2014 in San Francisco, never forget spending time with Maleva, with Katie, and with Maddie, and starting this really important friendship and also connection within the community. So we're going to have Maleva, one of our OG winners of the Castleman Warrior Award, present our very first award today. Maleva.
So for all of the loved ones who just spent the last hour with me, we had a very emotional hour where we talked about how exhausting it can be to be the loved one and supporting your patient, but also how rewarding it can be and how amazing of a role that you guys play advocating. This person is a favorite of mine. He spends a great deal of time not just supporting his patient, but also rallying all of the people in her life, rallying the community, doing everything that he can, sometimes silently behind the scenes, but doing everything that he possibly can to know that she is loved, to know that she's supported, to go everywhere that she needs him to be, and then to share his love and support of her with everybody that is in her life. So it is my honor to honor Butch as our warrior. Love you! This is an amazing definition of a loved one. And yes, Lisa actually won the Patient of the Year award last year, but they are an amazing team. You guys do all of this together. You share everything together. You share it with each other and the community. So thank you.
Thank you. feel like I shouldn't touch the awards. I don't want to pass along. I'm getting germs. So the Patient of the Year award winner is someone who has been such an important part of this community for as long as I've been a part of it, which for me, I guess it's been about 12 years. She has supported just about every patient in some way in this community. She has gotten us to laugh a lot over these years. She does a really good job of during really tough times trying to find something to smile about and laugh about. I saw her recently, and I wasn't feeling good with my COVID, and she goes, "Man, you don't really look so good, do you?" I'm like, you know what? There's only one person that would say that to me, and this person, from the early days of the CDCN, I remember with Mary and with a handful of other volunteers, we would meet just about every week in a research lab just down the street. Everyone's a volunteer. We'd meet from like 6 till 7:30 on random weekday nights, and this person would zoom in, and she would be up on the screen, listening in on these calls, and was just relentless in her desire to help out this community in any way she possibly could. And you all, many of you all, just about all of you will know her as being such a amazing, supportive resource. She's also really pushed and inspired our research team a lot, specifically to focus on patients that have oligocentric Castleman disease, the patients that really have been falling between the cracks, not unicentric, not multicentric, advocating in all the right ways, gathering feedback from members of the community. She'll call me and tell me, this is what we need to be thinking about or not thinking about. And gosh, Penny DeRemmer, thank you so much for everything that you've done. Woo, 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 woo.
They're telling me I don't need the microphone. I don't know what to say, but thank you. Thank you. I love all you too. Thank you, Penny. Thank you.
Penny is the best. I will tell you one more anecdote about Penny. I know I've been talking too much. A few years ago during the patient summit, this is height of COVID, and I shouldn't be talking because I have COVID right now, but height of the pandemic, everyone's terrified of COVID, and we're all wearing masks, and yes, we're terrified. And so we make it through the patient summit, and the person who hugged and kissed the most people by far is Penny. Every time I saw Penny, full embrace, kiss on the cheek. And back then no one was doing that. That was but I think Penny hugged and kissed every single person at the summit. And then sure enough, the day after the summit, we get a phone call. Penny's like, "I've got COVID." I was like, no. I was like, anyone but Penny to have COVID. And so it's because you are just like the life of this group. You're such a wonderful person. We love your hugs. We love your kisses. But we'll hold off until we're past the pandemic for the next set of hugs. But Maleva, you want to come on, join me up here? Nice.
I have the winners of the raffle baskets. And they are some good ones. So, number 1, the Comfort Tea Basket was won by Carol Farr. Carol. All the way back there. We'll get it to you as soon as the evening's done. Number 2, the Castle Basket goes to Kathy Hager. Yay! Number 3, the Castle Bag that had the books with it and the big doll, Eva Lally. Number 4 was the Chemo Care Basket. It had the comfy blanket and all the cool stuff that you can have at the hospital with you. Goes to Daniel Wong. Yay! And the last one was the activity basket that also has the big warrior doll in it. Goes to Francisco Tatis. Yeah. And then Stacy, if you'll come on up with me. Thanks. Yes. So, we want to wish a very, 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 very 20th birthday to Paul Robbins, who is spending his birthday with all of you. And we just wanted to give you a little card. And we're all going to sing to you. So before we hug you, we're singing.
Yeah.
Ready? All right. Go ahead. Okay, ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paul. Happy birthday to you. And many, many, many more.
And I tried to get everyone to sign this. If I missed you, maybe we'll take them back from Paul and you can still sign it. Happy birthday.
This is the biggest amount of family that ever came to a birthday party.
We really put this on to celebrate Paul's birthday, and the rest of it was just sort of like, on the side. But I can't help myself, since Paul was recognized, or since Paul, we celebrated his birthday, I have to say a little bit about Paul. Paul, I've gotten a chance to get to know him over the last 4 or 5 years, and like so many of you here, is just the most incredible Castleman's warrior, and just as incredible in that way, a family person as I think I've ever met in my whole life. Family, faith, friends. I mean, he's just this incredible man of values, and I'm thankful for him for a million reasons. And I think that if you haven't got a chance to get to know Paul, hope you'll spend some time with him. He's one of these sort of one in a million kinds of people that you'll get a chance to meet in your lives. So thank you, Paul, for being you. Thank you, Penny, for being you as well. And let's see, are we on to Butch? Thank you for being you, Butch. Maleva, Kyla. I mean, we can keep going. We got a real good crew this year. We're on to photos.
So yeah, we're gonna take a photo. We still have our live streaming folks with us, so we're gonna come up and take the photo the way that I'm facing here. But we'd love to also say hi to all the virtual people as you're coming up. So please come up here. We'll need to have a few rows, but we'll get organized for the photo.
Awesome. Thank you. Go team.